Good day, everyone. Over the past few weeks, I've been looking at a lot of evidence, and this is based on things that are happening around the world and things that people are saying that made me think of the reason why Double O Days started in the first place, why this channel started talking about the 2019 pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic. It started in October. As was reported in the news in China and then spread around the world. And this is a narrative that was created, whether you believe in the narrative or not. It was put out by mainstream media, and many people were affected by this around the world. Most people were affected in some way or form, and it's really something that created not only panic, but it created a new way of thinking amongst many people. Many people didn't trust their governments anymore. Many people stopped trusting the information they got from mainstream media. And based on the evidence that I'm seeing, there's preparation for round 2.0. And if you look at many of the tests that have been done around the world, trial runs for a future pandemic, things that Bill Gates has said and many other people involved in the health industry, then this next pandemic will be targeted towards children. Now, why is this important to understand? For one simple reason. If children are targeted, people will fear more, and people will be more divided. People that don't want to take a vaccine that is already being prepared and created for such an eventuality, for rapid rollout, will literally be attacked for the first time. Things will be very different to round one, because now people's children's lives are at stake. Whether this is real or not, the future will tell us. But when the fear is driven and parents feel like their children are under threat, how will they see people that aren't willing to vaccinate their children? And this is something you need to think about. And this is not a pro or against vaccination video. I'm talking about the situation being created and what you will do if you're in the same boat, where there's a worldwide lockdown, where there's a worldwide pandemic declared, and that children are affected the most. What will you do if the government implements mandatory vaccinations for whatever the case this might be? And if you look at the trial runs that have been happening very recently in the UK, then you will see that that trial run plus many other trial runs already looked at what people in society will do, what the conspiracy theorists will do, how to counter them. And they learned a lot from round one. So in round two, you can expect a lot more division and people being used against people, because before, in many countries, especially in South Africa, it was the people against the government. Where now, if that kind of fear is driven and it does affect children, whatever it is that is affecting the kids, and the parents believe it, that is all that's necessary. They will stand up against any other parents that would be doing anything that the government is saying is against their children's health. And this could pit people against people in a country, and it will be about choices. And at the end of the day, the school system will be heavily affected, and how you live your life will be heavily affected. But with the focus on children, everything will be different, very, very different this time. And you know, people panic about the rollout of digital IDs, etc. And I've said before, a digital ID in itself is not the problem. The problem is when you combine a digital ID with your vaccination status. In other words, you have a health passport, like for instance a vaccination passport tied to your digital ID, and in that instance, you could be stopped from traveling, buying, entering places, many things. And you need to think for yourself, what will that mean in your life? And I'm not going to pick sides here. I pick one side, and that is the side of freedom. People being able to have choices. And I can tell you, round 2.0 will be very different. And I do believe this will take place before 2030. I might be slightly off, but I can see everything that is needed for digital IDs to be rolled out rapidly because of this, and saying that health passports will come with it. That will be the big driver. They need all the infrastructure in place for that to take place. That is why they are rushing to do many things right now. And when I say they, people in the health industry, people in many governments, people especially in the tech industry that are fighting and trying to build as fast as possible data centers that will be able to drive the AI that can control a situation like that. And I want you to think, if you live in a town or in a city where your government is using your taxpayers' money to put cameras everywhere, just remember, it's not for crime. It's to turn you into a criminal. In case of a pandemic, they will be monitoring, tracking, and tracing your every move. And it's you that's paying for it. It's you that's voting for the government that will allow it. I want you to really think about that. And I do want you to consider subscribing to this channel, because I told people about the COVID-19 pandemic, how I was told about it in 2004 already, knowing about it many years before it actually took place, that it was planned meticulously, and 2.0 will be planned in exactly the same way. So subscribe to this channel, click the bell icon if you want notifications for future videos, and thanks so much for those of you that have supported this channel throughout the year. Enjoy this festive season. See you in the next video.